Hello, hello. Do I have my party people in the hizzy? Hello, everyone. So great to see you. The cockatoo is active. You can hear him screaming, right? Of course, he's got to put in his 50 cents in, right? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monday Afternoon Live. I'm here to help you. I'm going to answer your questions. There's just a few house rules here, just in case you're new and you're joining us. First of all, I'm not purposely skipping your answer or your question. Sometimes people ask more than one question and they'll do it in a series of questions. I'm only going to answer one question and it needs to be laser focused. Okay. So questions like, what is my career path? And when am I going to get married? And will I ever find the career that I want to do? Or what's my life purpose? Or something like that. I don't have enough time to tackle here in a live. As a matter of fact, I think I have a reading right after. Hold on, let me just check. I do. I actually have something right after. So I have to be really conscious of my time, actually. So that's the reason, because I still work. I don't just, just do these lives. I also work. So I just don't have the time. So please don't be offended if you ask a question that is just too open-ended. Just book a reading with me and I can get to your question. I just can't get to your question here. Also, it's only one question. So if you're going to write a whole series of questions, I'm so sorry, but I want to get to as many questions as possible. Also, just know that I'm not all perfect. I'm not all knowing in my egotistical mind. I am. But in reality, I do make mistakes. I misinterpret. I'm only human. But my intention is to give you the best answer possible for you to be able to move forward in life. But nothing I say is ever set in stone. No. And you make all your own choices and all of your own decisions. Also, be aware that Spirit is brilliant in that it will piggyback your questions with other people's questions. So sometimes you might have a question that either doesn't get answered or you don't really ask, but it's a question similar to what you wanted to ask. You can, and if that information resonates with you, you can take that as your message as well. Okay. So I believe that is it. Let me get to the list here. Again, I try and get to as many as possible. We are on limited time, so I'm not purposely skipping your questions. Okay. I just want to make sure that you understand that. Okay. Michaela Casillas. Hello. When will I get into nursing school? So that's kind of two questions. I will just say, yes, you will get into nursing school. Okay. Kayati Lock on Paul. Hey, Terrie, I'm finally 18. It was my birthday yesterday. Hey, happy 18th birthday to you. Oh my God, that's wonderful. Congratulations, Kayati. Michelle R. Hello, Terrie. Oh, and very happy Holly. Yes, I'm not gonna gloss over Holly. Holly is like an amazing holiday. I love it dearly. I want to be in India one day. It's on my bucket list to be in India on Holly. I've been to India, fell in love with it. As a matter of fact, my Instagram post today is all about celebrating Holly. I did get to celebrate Holly last year or whenever, right before lockdown in LA with my roommate who I spent 3 weeks with in India. So that was really super, super special. But I love Holly. Love Holly. So happy Holly to you too, Coyote. Michelle R. Hello, Terrie. Hello. Hope you're well. I am. Thank you. I recently found out that I failed an exam for a professional license. Should I retake the same part? There are 4 in total, or move on to a different section. I feel like you can take the same part again. Now, that is coming through. I just don't know how, is it one test and each, part is just sort of graded differently, or you literally have to take 4 separate tests. I don't know, but I do feel like you can take that again. Okay. Michaela. Okay. I'm hoping to gift my mom another mediumship reading with you this year. Woo, cool. This past Christmas was such an amazing experience, and I'm so happy to have met you. Oh, you're going to make me cry, Michaela. You're going to make me cry. Thank you. That means so much to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you too. And I'm so glad I was able to help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coyote, here's a question. Okay, wonderful. A bit dumb, but why not? No questions are dumb. I just had to say that. There are 3 guys, Aditya, Palmi, and Navtej. Which one should I shoot my shot with and you see working out? Please let me know what you feel. You got to shoot your shot with all 3. Don't pick one to go out with. Don't pick one to go out with. My neighbors are upstairs causing a lot of ruckus. So if you hear any weird noises other than a screaming cockatoo, it's those fuck faces. Sorry. Not a big fan of them. Which guys? I like all 3 of them, but there's something about Aditya that is caught, like every time I'm looking at the names, I'm just being really drawn to his name. So you just might have a stronger connection, but I feel like what you're doing is like, you need to give each of them a chance and you need to spend some time with each of them and then make your choice. You're already like choosing, and I don't like that because I feel like you're limiting yourself. Okay, Coyote? So go out with all 3 of them. Take your time with all 3 of them and then see which one resonates better with you. But Aditya is, for some reason, his name is just really like drawing my attention. Okay, Rebecca, what up? A man was talking to me a couple years ago about wanting me to buy his business so he can retire. I heard he's looking for my new number to chat again. Do you see this as something that would work out for me? It's interesting because I don't have this like, yes, 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 you should do it. Here's what I feel. I feel like you need to take your time with this guy. Like, there could be something about the timing. There's something about timing. Like, you might feel like this might be good for you right now, but in the bigger picture, in the long run, it doesn't feel like, it feels like it would be way more work and way more of a problem. I don't have that excitedness of a yes. I just feel like there's just annoyance, frustration, and irkedness. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean that it wouldn't work out, but there's something to it not being as good as it seems, or like too good to be true, or something like that. So I would say exercise your discernment, be really in touch with your body and how that feels, and just really feel into it step by step. I don't know that I would make a decision right away. See if you can just marinate on this, because I'm not getting that full yes, yes, yes. And my theory is if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. Even if it's an I don't know, until it becomes a hell yes, it's a no. So I can't, I also don't want to make this decision for you because it's something, your human experience has to have. But I do feel like there's something about it not being like it seems to be, and it would cause a lot of frustration. So feel into it. Allow things to unfold. Don't make a decision right away. Just like with, who was it, Coyote? Yeah, just like with Coyote. Just allow things to unfold. Be really aware. Be mindful. Be present to how your body feels. Okay? Mega Agent 117. Hello. I hope it's okay to ask a question like this. Well, I will find out. But the last time I had my period in late October. Oh, okay. But the last time I had my period was in late October. The doctors couldn't find anything suspicious. Do you see it as something serious? So what I want to tell you is I am not a doctor and I don't make medical diagnoses, but I do feel like something that can help is for you to work on those 2 root chakra, those 2 chakras, those 2 energy centers, which is the root and the sacral. They're kind of in that area of the lady bits. Yeah. So usually when there are any kinds of problems, it does mean energy is blocked in those 2 areas. Now, those first 3 centers, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, also known as the first energy center, the second energy center, and the third energy center. And then if you're dealing with pranic healing, I haven't learned all those but basic chakra, sex chakra, and something else. Solar plexus, back in front solar plexus, I believe. Those are probably out of alignment. I have a suggestion for you. So it kind of points to the fact that you may be out of alignment with your feminine energy. Now, we all have feminine and masculine energies, okay? So I don't care if you're a woman or a man. I don't care about your sexual identity. We're talking about energy. And what this is kind of showing me is that the feminine aspect of yourself is out of whack. Maybe you're just doing too much in life and not being. Maybe you're not allowing things to happen to you, or you're not receiving compliments. Like if someone says, hey, nice sweatshirt, you're like, thanks. Or like, yeah, but I got it on sale. Or instead of, thank you. Right? So there's something about the receiving and maybe even creativity and flow. I'm going to give you like a physical activity just to kind of like get you going. Well, first of all, if you're sitting in a chair, you can just kind of rock back and forth, right? So we're going to focus on our hips, right? The other thing is on the YouTube, this wonderful, fabulous platform that we have here, what you might want to do is start searching for some videos on belly dancing and even like pole dancing or some sort of sexual or sensual dancing, hip movements or something, just to kind of like start getting that area just moving in a physical way, because there could be blocked energy in that way. The other thing is that if you ever had any kind of sexual trauma, or if you had any experience that you might not deem as sexual trauma, but have experienced, let's just say, discomfort or unpleasantness or unsafeness or anything like that in that area of your body, it needs to be released. So if there's nothing medically wrong, there's usually some sort of emotional attachment, which is showing up as energetic blockages. So those are just some of the ways you can see if that helps. Okay. Again, I don't know how old you are, so maybe it's also the beginnings of menopause. So, there's just a few things that could be going on there, but all energetic. See, before anything becomes physical, it starts out as a thought and a feeling, right? Which is energy. So before anything manifests into anything physical, so for example, the stoppage of your monthly cycle, which is actually a physical thing because it's showing up in your physical body, it started out somewhere energetically. So there could be a belief, there could be a thought form, a belief system, or something in regards to your sensuality, sexuality, femininity as well. Okay, so I hope that helps for as much as I'm able to help you during this live. Okay, Addie Idaccio or Iacchino. I always butcher your name. I should just not with your last name. I should just not. Okay, here we go. Hi, Terrie. I hope you're well. I am. I have a question about dating. Cool. Are dating sites the way for me to go, or will I meet someone in person? I'm torn and I'm frustrated. All right, so I'm torn for you because I can feel your confusion. The only reason a dating app is good is because it gives access to meeting new people. Especially right now, with the way things are, some people are like seriously lockdown. I mean, I don't know where you are in the world, in the US or anything like that, right? So on one hand, it's good because it gives you opportunity. On the other hand, it also, I feel like you're super sensitive and you might just attract asshats. So the thing is like on dating apps, there are people who prey, literally prey on other people. There are narcissists. There are just not nice people. There are people who purposely lie and deceive. I don't feel dating site is good for you, but you have to make that choice whether you want to do it or not, because again, it gives you opportunity. The thing is I would love to see your discernment tweaked and kind of upgraded. Okay. So, I mean, you're kind of asking two questions here. Are dating sites the way for me to go, or will I meet someone in person? I mean, right now it is hard to meet somebody in person. But I will say that I just don't feel like dating apps are the way for you. So you're kind of stuck. But what this opportunity does for you is it gives you a chance to get super clear in the kind of relationship that you want. Okay. So that's how I would use this downtime, because I guarantee you, you're not going to stay down for a long time, but there's a slowdown. Everybody's gotten slowdown. It's not just you. I just don't feel like a dating site is going to be good for you. I just don't feel like it's going to be good for you, but you make your own choice, your own decision. It is your experience. Okay. Just use your discernment. Like, be really good at that. Get better at it. Okay. Emily, hi, Terrie. Do you think I'll find a job in the next few months? Been a year and nothing. Okay, if you're going to limit yourself to the next few months, which is 3, few is 3, doesn't feel like it. I feel like you need to stop limiting yourself and just be open to getting the job that you want. By you being so desperate to get a job, you're actually activating law of repulsion and you're putting it away, pushing it away. So you need to be way more open about this and not be like, I need it now. I need it now. I need it now. Where is it? I don't see it. How come it's not here? Why didn't that job interview work out? So you are totally and completely activating law of repulsion. So no, I don't feel that. And if I'm wrong, you let me know, because I want to be wrong. And I'm sure you want me to be wrong. But you don't want just any job. You're going to end up in a piece of shit job. You want to get the right job for you at the right time, in divine order, in divine timing. Okay? Callisto Big Moon. Oh my God, I love that name. Thank you for doing these lives. You're very welcome. May I ask if me and N are going to reunite as a couple? Ooh, my first inclination was no. My first inclination was no. And if you want me to be wrong, I want to be wrong. But that's my first inclination. Okay? Sunflower Fields. Hi, Terrie. What are Braden's feelings toward me currently? Braden. I think he likes you. I think he's just confused. So if you're feeling that mixed message, he's confused. But I kind of feel like there's COVID concerns on his end. I don't know if you understand this or not. I don't, like, maybe he's concerned about getting sick or passing it on or something. So that's where the confusion lies. But I think he has a general good time with you. If you still want to explore this opportunity, I'd say hang around, give this some time, see what happens. But I just feel like he's kind of confused. Like there's some mixed messaging going on and you're not making that up. Okay. Eureka. Hi, Terrie. I hope you are well. Thank you. I am. Do you feel that I'll be able to see my 15-year-old baby sister sometime this year? I haven't seen any of my family in 3+ years. Okay, so that is not necessarily COVID related. Do you think I'll be able to see my 15-year-old baby sister sometime this year? Sheesh, I'm not getting a firm yes on this. Someone is being really rigid in their thinking. It's either you or them. And until there's this thought process or more openness of acceptance from whatever happened, okay? Something bad happened and someone still wants to be right about it. Until that clears up, I just don't feel like this is going to happen. If you want this to happen, it's time for you to take acknowledgement and responsibility for your part in whatever happened. Okay, now I'm not saying you have to take responsibility for everything that happened, just your contribution. It takes one person and another party or parties in order for there to be conflict. As if it's just one person, there's no fucking conflict unless you're conflicted with yourself, right? So everybody contributes. So you have to start working on that part of yourself that contributed to this problem. And then I feel like it would open up more space for consideration because somebody is trying to be right here. That's what I feel. All right. Thank you for the love, Savannah. Appreciate it. Music for Life Ramirez. Hi, Terrie. I started my music lessons about a month and a half ago. Okay, good. I got me a coach for singing lessons. Did I make the right choice choosing the one I'm with? I do feel you did. But I want to throw something back at you. Why do you feel you didn't? So that's something for you to sit with. But yeah, I do feel for the time being, yeah. Remember, you're not going to stay where you are. You're going to grow. As you grow, you outgrow people. But for right now, yeah. But I'm throwing something back at you for you to think about. Why do you think you may not have? Why are you doubting this choice? Okay. Daniela V. Hi, Terrie. Should we start a family business? Our last name is Barrios. Thank you. Love from Chile. Whoa! Hello. Hello from Chile. Hello. This is exciting. I'm seriously excited. Hello, Chile. I don't have that hell yes feeling. What's up with no hell yeses today? Hello, Team Terrie. I think the only hell yes I had was like that first one at the beginning. Should I go to nursing school? Hell yes, you should. Also, should I take that part of the exam again? Hell yes, you should. Should we start a family business? Here's the thing. Here's what I got to say. It's unclear. I'm not getting a firm yes or no, which usually means a no, because if it's not a hell yes, it's a what, guys? That's right, until it's a hell yes. But there's something about you guys not being seriously clear. I don't know. You guys might want to do some sort of like contract or something, get everything on paper. I'm not saying people will purposely deceive each other or betray each other, but whenever you go into business with friends or family, you should definitely do something. And I just feel there's something about things not being clear, whether it's the idea of the business, the product, the service, or whatever. Maybe the message isn't clear so that people get it, or like really understanding what each role and payouts would be for every specific person. But there's something about getting super clear and making sure it's all understood by everybody. That's what I get more than this yes or no thing. Okay. So that's something to consider. Okay. Heidi Pitts. Hey, Terrie, hope you're well. Gosh, I have been working so hard to get that job I'm hoping to apply for soon. Do you get any impressions about how that might work? Let me make sure I understand your question. Hi, Terrie. Hope you are well. Gosh, I have been working so hard to get a job that I'm hoping to apply for soon. So that's really general. So you're like, I want to get any job that I'm hoping to apply for soon. Do you see any impressions about how that might work out? I don't think I understand your question. I think you need to rewrite your question. I am not connecting to your question. Now, maybe you wrote it correctly, but it's not showing up. Like I can't get any energetic anything from you the way it's written out. I've been working so hard to get a job that I'm hoping to apply for soon. What is that, like any job or like the job that's for me? How do I have any? All right, this is how the best way I can answer your question. And unfortunately, we are on a time limit because I have to get to work soon. But do I get any impressions about how that might work out? Well, you have to create that opportunity so if that opportunity isn't there yet, that means it doesn't exist yet. So you have to get super specific about what you want, and then you have to take steps and follow through with action. So intention is not just having the idea like, oh, I'll do it. I mean, I intend to do it. Like, yeah, I mean, I want to do it, but intention is actually taking steps, right? So what are you doing? What are you doing to make that opportunity actually come about? Are you just talking about it? Because that's not enough. Are you just wishing about it? Because that's not enough. Intention means wishing, desiring, hoping, but also doing action. follow through, taking steps to make it happen. Okay. So that's the best way I can answer that question because it's worded very weird for me. Okay. Shafa Al Dabas. Hi, Terrie. What do you see coming towards me? So that's a little bit too general for this reading. If you want that information, go ahead and you can book a private one-on-one. All my information is down below in the comment section. But unfortunately, that is just too big of a question for me to answer during this live. Rebecca, that's what I thought. I thought it was interesting that he popped up back in the picture all of a sudden, though. Started second guessing. Universe is trying to tell me something for sure. Thanks, girl. Yeah. Opportunities are not necessarily dead, right? So this can be revived and moved in a different direction. Sometimes it just takes time. We live in a time-space continuum. Like what we want doesn't just always appear because we are also aware of what we don't want. So if we put our attention and our focus on what we don't want, guess what we get to bring to us? More of the stuff that we don't want. So if you're confused, where's your attention going, right? So be aware of where your attention is going and have intention to get it to what you do want. And the only way to do that is to take your attention off of it, right? And be super clear with what your needs and wants are. And that's how you can revive opportunities or part of it. I mean, there's a lot more into reality and manifestation creation, but those are some of the steps. So opportunities are not necessarily dead. There is reconnection. There is repair that can be made, but it's delicate. It takes time and it takes a lot of effort and conscious awareness. Okay. So yeah, just take your time with that, Rebecca. You can just let it unfold, see how it plays out. And with each step, just check in with yourself, okay? Abby, hi, Terrie. How's your heart? Oh, I love when people ask me how my heart is. My heart is wonderful. Actually, today it's bursting with love. I've just had the opportunity to work with some wonderful people today that reflect back to me a lot of what I've learned and how far I've come in my journey. And I'm just so grateful to be working with the best people. My clients are amazing and I'm so grateful and I'm blessed to witness their journey. And it's really beautiful to watch. So my heart is exploding with love today, Abby. Am I going to be covered for this semester with financial aid? They're leaving me hanging. I do. I think there's a delay, or I think there's going to be some retroactiveness that happens. So really the question becomes, if I don't get financial aid, will I still move forward? And can I collect afterwards? That's probably the best way to look at this. But I do feel like there'll be some either delay or what you're experiencing right now is delay, but some retroactive something. So it's really, I can't make this choice or decision for you. You just got to figure out, am I going to move forward even if I don't have financial aid? But there's something about it being delayed or coming later. Okay. Lauren Neal. Hi, Lauren. Hey, everyone. Just got out of a 4-hour Zoom meeting. Oh, that's it. Just a 4-hour Zoom meeting. That's it, Lauren. Really? Please. I kid you. That's draining as fuck. I need a reset. Yes. Clap. Do something like this. I know that sounds weird, but it's, fluff up your aura. You can even do something like this. Move your body. Turn on music really loud. Those are some of the things that you can immediately in this now moment shift and change and change shit up. And I love the word that you said, reset. Lauren, I hope that helped. 4-hour Zoom meeting. You have my sympathy. Yikes. All right. You got this, sister. Sammy Sam Malama 09. Hey, Terrie. I hope your heart is great. It is. Thank you, Sammy. My question, will the job I applied for have a good outcome? I was like, you're going to have a good well, you're not clear with this. What does good mean? Does that mean, will I get the job? What does good outcome mean? Because even if you don't get this job, it still could be a good outcome because the next job you get might be better, might pay more, might resonate with you. So, I don't really know what you mean by good outcome. Remember, got to be specific, okay? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to take 2 more questions because then I got to prepare for my next coaching session. 2121. Hi, Terrie. Hope you're having a good day so far. I am. Thank you. Thank you. My question is, should I come out as gay to my parents or should I wait until I move out? Thank you. I can't make this decision for you. What I can say is that if you really, truly, honestly feel that you're not being radically honest with yourself and it's starting to affect your energy, it's starting to affect your relationships with anybody, it's starting to affect your job, it's starting to affect your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your survival mechanisms, then you need to say something just to get it out of your body, because that indecision is sucking your life force. It is leaking energy. You're putting your energy outside of yourself. So you need to call yourself back to you. You need to stay in your own channel with your soul star and your earth star, which is you and the divine, just hang out. And you have to find that you replenish who you are and learn to trust who you are no matter what is going on in the chaos around you. Okay? That may be something hard to do, especially just during this live. If you wanted to work with me, that's something we'd have to work on one-on-one, like over a period of time, because learning how to be different than you are and what you want to do, and being stuck in indecision like this, it takes time. Again, time, space, continuum. There's a gap between where you are and where you want to be, and it takes time to close that gap. You're not going to get a yes or no, right? And plus, it's your life experience. I can't tell you how to have your life experience. Your soul has to evolve based on the contract that you have with Source. So I would be extremely arrogant to tell you what to do in this situation. So I can't. But what I can tell you is that you can take some time to get yourself in alignment, get yourself into a place of knowing and trust, and then you can make that decision. But from where you are right now, you probably would not make a right decision either way. Okay? I hope that helps. Last one, Nunya B. Hi, Terrie. Lots of love. Hi. Do you think Philippe is the one? Do you think Philip? I don't know why I went all French. I think I need to travel. Been stuck for too long. Do you think Philip is the one I should start a family with? Oh, Nunya. So I'm sure you can tell by my response, it's not a hell yes, right? That's also a super big decision, and I would be way too arrogant to tell you what to do with it. The only thing I can tell you is that if you're feeling, you sound confused. So if you're not feeling it's a hell yes, then it's a no until it becomes a hell yes. So the fact that you're even questioning it or having self-doubt needs to be looked into. Okay. So you need to do some deep inner work on this, because when you're talking about starting a family, that's a big thing. That means raising other humans, right? It means being responsible for other people's lives, being responsible for your life, and being responsible or contributing to being responsible to a partnership with someone else who's going to bother your children. So it would be super arrogant for me to tell you what to do with this. And if you're already doubting it, then you know it's not a hell yes. Because when things are hell yeses, people, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. We just do it. And then we go, oh shit, what did I do? Right? And there's an excitement to it, and there's curiosity to it, and there's joy and fun and adventure. Those energy frequencies attached to hell yeses. No regrets. YOLO, right? I'm not getting any of that from this. All right, Nunya? So same like 2121, this is something that requires you to go deep into yourself, connect to the divine. You're not going to get your answer in, a quickie live. It's going to take some time. All right. So there you go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on the live. I've got to skedaddle off because I have a coaching session coming up. And I want to be able to be fully present, and I need to replenish my energy right now. So if I didn't get to your question, there's always next week. Please do not be offended. I didn't do this on purpose. It's not that I don't like you. I actually love each and every one of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you, especially if you keep showing up over and over and over again. Thank you for that connection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do need something more personal, more private, you can always book a private reading with me. Also, I have this amazing Patreon group, this community of these fantastic people. We all get together. We're actually, last night we started working on a telepathy experiment. So there are group readings, there's workshops, there's coaching, there's experiments with different modalities, like-minded people, a really safe, open, slightly sarcastic with a lot of humor environment. And it's just really gorgeous. It's just a really great community. So that's on that's through Patreon, my Patreon community. So if you like that, go ahead. All that information is down there too. And we're starting a new month. I highly suggest that if you're going to join us, you join at the beginning of the month. So April is coming up, because then you get I don't know if I think there's like four sessions a month. So you'll get it more on a weekly, consistent basis every month. And there's a whole bunch of things that you get. So if you check out patreon.com/Terrie Huberman, you'll see everything that you get. It's extremely reasonably priced. I should probably be charging more, but I don't want to do that. I want to give everybody access to being able to be with other like-minded people, to connect, and even to develop their own intuition even more. So please feel free to join us. We'd love to have you. You guys stay connected. Thank you for joining me every week. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.